Hello kids. Today we are going to revise the lesson Climate in India. Lesson number 5 Climate in India. So turn the page. First of all we revise the lesson. We revise the lesson in some points. See, let us revise. Let us revise. Point 1. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place or a short span of time. Weather is, what is weather? Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place over a short span of time. Point 2 is climate. What is climate? Climate refers to a typical atmospheric weather conditions. Climate refers to the typical atmospheric weather conditions of a place occurring over a long period of time. Next point is 3. The climate of a place determines the plant and the animal life of that place. The climate of a place determines the plant, the animal life, plant life and animal life of that place. Point 4 is, India has 3 main seasons. Summer, monsoon means rainy season, winter. Summer, rainy season and winter. Point 5 is, hot winds are called loo. Hot winds are called loo. Next, 6th point is, dust storms and sandstorms are formed. Dust storms and sandstorms are formed when forceful winds causes dust to rise higher in the air. Dust storms and sandstorms are formed when forceful wind causes dust to rise higher in the air. Understood kids? Here lesson division over. Now we are going to revise the exercise. Number 1. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct options from those given in the bracket. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct options from those given in the bracket. A. Already we filled it, but we must revise this one. Options: floods, drought and storm. Floods, drought and storm. A. Scanty rains lead to drought. Scanty rains lead to drought. B. Options: climate, weather, hail. What we filled here? Climate. Climate is the average weather conditions in a place over a long period. Climate, filled by climate word, no? Yes. Is the average weather conditions in a place over a long period. C. Options: winter, summer, monsoon. We filled here winter. Spring season comes after winter. D. Option: Simla, Haridwar, Delhi. We filled by Simla. Simla is a hill station. Next one is E. Options: scanty, moderate, heavy. Scanty, moderate, heavy. D. Simla. Simla is a hill station over. Now fifth E1. The Himalayas receive heavy rainfall. Okay. Here fill in the blanks over. Next, state whether the following statements are true or false. Say. We already told here, but once time we revise it one. A. The climate of a place is influenced by the kind of landforms it is. Wrong. The climate of a place is influenced by the kind of landform it is. Wrong. Next, B. Climate is the average weather in a place where over many years. Climate is a average weather in a place over many years. Yes, it is a true. C. Days are shorter and nights are longer during the winter. Days are shorter, nights are longer during the winter. It is a true. It is a true. Second one also true. D. The weather of a place tends to affect its lifestyle and social structure. True. The weather of a place tends to affect its lifestyles and social structure. Yes, true. E. The mountainous Himalayas receive heavy snowfall in winter. True. Mountainous Himalayas receive heavy snowfall in winter. True. Here A1 is only false. Remaining all are true. 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 Understood, kids? Now, next question. Answer the following questions. What is climate? What is climate? See here. What is climate? Answer is climate can be described as the typical weather conditions of a place over a long period of time. Climate refer to a typical atmospheric condition refer to a place occurring over a long period of time. B question. Define weather. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place over a short span of time. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place over a short span of time. C. What is Lu? How does it affect people? What is Lu? How does it affect people? Answer. What is Lu? How does it affect the people? Answer. Hot winds is called Lu. It blows across the desert region and the northern plains. Many people die of heat strokes due to this intensely hot wind. Hot wind is called Lu. It blows across the desert region and the northern plains. Many people die of heat stroke due to this intensely hot wind. Next question. What are hailstones? What are hailstones? Answer. Sometimes the northern plains and the northern mountains experience strong wind and hailstorms. During the summer, these occur when masses of cold air meet masses of moist air. During the storm, hails or balls of ice called the hailstones. Question E. How are dust storms and sandstorms created? How are dust storms and sandstorms created? Dust storms and sandstorms formed when forceful winds causes dust to rise higher in the air. Dust storms, sandstorms are formed when forceful winds causes dust to rise higher in the air. Okay. Now, question F. Why do people prefer to go to hill stations in summer? Why do people prefer to go to hill stations in summer? Okay. Places near the sea. Answer is places near the sea are also naturally cooler than those that are not. It gets the cooler as we go a little higher on hills, on mountains, where it is pleasant and cool even during the summer. So people prefer to go to hill station in summer. Understood? Now last question. How does the climate of a place affect the food habits and clothes of the people living there? How does the climate of a place affect the food habits and clothing of the people living there? Answer. People living in extremely cold regions include a lot of fat in their food, which provides their body the heat to survive such extreme cold conditions. People living in extremely cold regions include a lot of fat in their food, which provides their body the heat to survive such extreme cold conditions. They also wear thick, warm clothes to protect themselves from the cold. Now, desert climate is typically very hot during the day, very cold at night. People living in desert wear a light and cotton clothes during the day to keep their body cool, and woolen clothes during the cold nights. Understood, kids? Here your lesson revision and exercise revision, climate in India, over. Now we are going to revise the next lesson, soil. Next lesson, soil. Topic 6, lesson number 6, soil. Turn the page. See here, kids. It is the lesson revision. Whole lesson revised in some short points. Okay? So see point 1. Let us revise. Let us revise. 1. Soil is a very important natural resources and is vital for growth of plant life. Soil is very important natural resource and is vital for growth of plant life. 2. Different region have soil. Different region have soil with a specific color, nature, texture and types. Yeah. Different region have soil with a different color, different nature, different texture, different types. 3. Alluvial soil is highly fertile and is formed by the deposition of silt. Alluvial soil is highly fertile and is formed by the deposition of silt. Number 4. Black soil, also called black lava soil, is formed lava rocks over a period of thousands of years. 5. Red soil is rich in iron and hence has a reddish tinge. Red soil is rich in iron and hence has a reddish tinge. 6. Laterite soil. Laterite soil is found in places receiving a heavy rainfall. Laterite soil is found in places receiving a heavy rainfalls. 7. Terrace farming is used to grow tea. Terrace farming is used to grow tea. 8. We should take steps to prevent soil erosion. We should take steps to prevent soil erosion. This is the lesson revision. Now we are going to revise the exercise. In exercise, first question is fill in the blanks by selecting the correct options from those given in the bracket. Already we filled it by correct answers. This time we are going to only revise. Okay. A. First we will read the options. In options, laterite, alluvial and red. We filled it by a laterite. Laterite soil is found in places receiving a heavy rainfall. Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Meghalaya. Just we read it. Laterite is found in the places where receiving a heavy rainfall. Is it correctness? It's yes. So second one, B. Options, northern plains, coastal plains, desert region. Alluvial soil is found in the alluvial soil is not found. Alluvial soil is not found in the desert region. Alluvial soil is not found in desert region. C. Options, jowar, spices and bajra. Jowar, spices and bajra. Answer is spices are grown in Kerala. Spices are grown in Kerala. D. Options, Sikkim, Gujarat, Punjab. Sikkim, Gujarat, Punjab. Tea and coffee are grown in Sikkim. Tea and coffee are grown in Sikkim. Okay, here fill in the blanks over. Next we are going to see the State the weather. State the weather. Following statements are true or false. Okay. State whether the following statements are true or false. We already told here, written here, it is true, it is false. But again once time we are going to revise. A. The formation of soil takes place. The formation of soil takes place over a very long period of time. Formation of soil takes place over a very long period of time? No, long period of years, not a time. So it is a false. Formation of soil take place over a very long periods of years, not in time. Okay, so it is a false. B. Black soil is mostly found in the Deccan Plateaus regions. Yes, it is a true. Black soil is found in Deccan Plateaus regions. True. Mountain soil is generally found on hill slopes covered with the forest. Yes, mountain soil is generally found in hill slopes covered with the forest. D. Rice grows well in desert soil. False. It is a false. E. Soil can be enriched by adding a manure to it. Yes, soil can be enriched by adding a manure it. Okay, it is a true or false over. Now answer the following questions. What is soil made up of? What is soil made up of? Soil is made up of mixture of fine particle of mud, rocks and humus. Soil is made up of mixture of fine particles of mud, rocks and humus. B. How is soil formed? How is soil formed? Soil is formed when huge rocks on the earth break up due to the intense heat of the sun, strong wind and rain along with the decaying of the animals and plant waste. How is soil formed? Soil is formed when a huge rocks on the earth break up due to the intense heat of the sun, strong wind and rain along with the decaying of animals and plants waste. Question C. Why do we need to enrich soil? Answer. Question C. Why do we need to enrich soil? Answer is, we need to enrich soil because it contains humus which supplies minerals to the plant. We need to enrich the soil because it contains humus which supplies minerals to the plant. D. State 3 ways to prevent soil erosion. State 3 ways to prevent soil erosion. There are 3 ways to prevent soil erosion. Planting more and more trees. 1 is planting more and more trees. 2. Not leaving field uncultivated. 3. Using organic manure to improve soil quality. These 3 ways to improve the soil erosion. Next question is, which states are called wheat bowl of India and why? Which states are called wheat bowl of India and why? Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh with a rich alluvial soil and good irrigation facility produce a large quantity of wheat and are together called wheat bowl of India. F question. Which states are called rice bowl of India and why? Here see kids. Which states are called rice bowl of India and why? Coastal plains are irrigated by several rivers and grows excellent quality rice. The delta regions along the coasts are also rich in alluvial soil. Rice is largely cultivated in the delta of the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers in peninsular India. Thus they are called the rice bowl of India. Why? Which states are called rice bowl of India and why? Again once time I will read this one, kids. Coastal plains are irrigated. Coastal plains are irrigated by several rivers and grow excellent quality rice. The delta regions along the coasts are also rich in alluvial soil. Rice is largely cultivated in deltas of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers in peninsular India. Thus they are also called the rice bowl of India. Okay, next last one question. What is terrace farming? How is it important? How is it important? What is terrace farming and how is it important? A method of farming use step cut into the side of the hill to grow crops. The method of farming uses step cut into the side of hills to grow crops. When it rains, the rich soil does not get washed away with the flow of water, but it carried down to the next level. Thus, terrace farming prevent soil erosion. Thus, the terrace farming prevent the soil erosion. Understood now, kids? Here, question answers over. Next, we are going to see name the following. Name the following. Crop A. Crops grown in black soil. Crops grown in black soil. Which crops are grown in black soil? Cotton and sugarcane. I given here only two crops names. B. Crops grown in red soil. Red gram, groundnuts. C. Crops grown in desert soil. Dates and barley. D. Crops grown in alluvial soil, rice and wheat. These crops are grown in these different types of soils. Understood, kids? Here are exercise revision over. You read the lesson, read the exercise, by head the question answers. Thank you for watching the video.